Traditional Chinese medicine is more than 3,000 years old. It's a complex system we cannot summarize in a few minutes. But there are three essential principles that help us understand what is traditional Chinese medicine. Hello, it's Maximin. I'm very happy to see you again for this first episode. First of all, to talk about the first principle, let's have a look on the Chinese name which designates traditional Chinese medicine. In Chinese, we say zhōng yi. The first character, zhōng, means middle, center. It's also a diminutive of China, which is called the middle country. The second character, yi, means medicine, doctor, to treat. The study of the characters gives us the literal meanings of Chinese medicine, but there are other more abstract meanings commonly accepted. One of them is to define it as middle way medicine, the image found in the character zhōng. The concept of the middle way is very important because it implies that we must always be moderate, neither too much nor too few. It's an idea which was very dear to the ancient Chinese. Our body itself is through physiological mechanism always seeking the dynamic balance in constantly changing environments. If it's hot, our body cools us. If it's cold, our body warms us. This also refers to a notion of spatiality. The second principle, man is part of nature and is dependent on it. Our modern societies have little by little built a wall between man and nature, as if we could dominate it or free ourselves from it. In Chinese thoughts, man is the fruit of heaven and earth. We breathe air to activate the vital function of our body and feed on what the earth provides us. To live a long and healthy life, Taoism and Chinese medicine always emphasize on understanding and following the laws of nature. It's important to understand that we are part of nature and not different from it. To explain this, we say that nature represents the universe, the macrocosm, and that each man is a small universe, a microcosm. To give just an example, the discovery of intestinal microbiota with these billions of bacteria that live in us and help the functioning of our digestive system is very telling. The ancient Chinese also realized that everything that happens outside can also happen inside. I'm talking about climate. They identified 6 climates: heat, cold, dryness, humidity, summer heat, and wind. If we can conceive that some people actually have more internal heat and others more internal cold, it's more difficult to imagine what internal humidity or internal wind could be. Humidity, as its name indicates, is an excess of fluid in the body. It can manifest itself by weight gain, dampness, local sensation of swelling, loose stools, joint pain. Wind can create itching, involuntary movements, as in epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, or on the opposite, block all the movement, as sequela of stroke, facial paralysis. The third principle considers we have a combination of excess and deficiency in the body. Excess means there is stagnation, like something's blocked. Deficiency means weakness, a lack of something. The art of Chinese medicine is to look for this blockage and weaknesses and correct them to return in a state of balance. This approach is very interesting because it brings an essential difference to the description we make of disease in traditional Chinese medicine. For example, we are not only talking about pain, but pain through excess and pain through deficiency. Then we will refine the description by trying to find which organ is in excess or deficiency, and then qualify this excess and deficiency. What kind of excess is it? Heat, cold? What kind of deficiency is it? Blood, energy? This allows us to have a clear idea of the cause of the problem and then be able to work on it. Two short sentences are often given to illustrate the principle of excess and deficiency. 不通则通，通则不通. When there is blockage, there is pain. When it circulates, there is no more pain. And the other one is 不溶则通，溶则不通. When it's nourished, there is pain. When it's nourished, there is no more pain. These three principles are essential in TCM, and we will have the opportunity to explore each of them in more details later on. As you see, these three principles are distinct, but ultimately they are all linked together. This is the beauty of this medicine, which is logical and very relevant. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked its content, the best way to support us is to subscribe now to our channel and press the like button. If you have any question related to these three principles, do not hesitate to write a comment. Take care, and I will see you next week to continue our journey to discover ancient Chinese medicine wisdom.